What's up, bitches? It's motherfucking Winston Smith here on Reviews with Booze, the unscripted fucking program that nobody watches on fucking YouTube. And we're talking about the final fucking CD of the Ramones. Adios Amigos. You know, it's always kind of weird when a band decides to do a CD and knowing it's going to be their last. It's like, what's the story there? Anybody knows the history of the Ramones kind of fucking knows what happened. But for those of you who don't, look it up, bitches, you know. But, you know, they spent 20 years just tuning their tones, their sound, and this album's kind of stripped down, has less like extra instruments and production that they have had on a lot of records, especially in the past 10 years of their fucking careers on up to this album. But it's, you know, it's really stripped down. It's really just guitar and rock and roll music, just guitars, bass, drums, fucking Joey. You know, CJ and shit, but kicks off with a fucking song that just works beautifully for the Ramones. Falls into their lap great. It was written by Tom Waits on Tom Waits' album, co-written by Kathleen Brennan, and it's called I Don't Want to Grow Up, and the original song is so abstract and like nasty chords and a strange vocals, you know, it's like, you know what I mean, but the way the Ramones did it, it just transfers over so fucking nicely. It's just like, god damn. The Ramones were meant to play this fucking song. It sounds great. It sounds like what they've been doing the best since the fucking 70s, you know? It just worked out perfectly, so I really love that song, and it was a great way to kick off the album. There's a lot of other songs that fucking can really have good highlights on here. You know, my favorite is Take the Pain Away, track 6. For some reason, I know it's maybe not the freshest thing they've ever done, but it once again, they do what they do best, and it has a great progression. It's a good song. It's written by Dee Dee. Surprisingly, Dee Dee Ramone has written more songs than anybody else on this record, and yet he does not appear on this record. I'm not sure exactly what's going on with that. I know he wanted to come back to the band and shit, but hell, give me the royalties, bitches. That's what he's probably fucking saying. But you know, he also wrote songs like The Crusher and Cretin Family. Even CJ wrote some songs on here, Scattergun and Got a Lot to Say. And even Marky wrote one song, which I like a lot, actually. Marky wrote Have a Nice Day with somebody else. I don't know his fucking name. I guess it's not that important. And that's a good tune. You know, it's good. I like what Marky's doing. It's Ramone style, but obviously you can tell it's like, well, somebody who doesn't, you know, write a lot of the tunes fucking sound fucking sweet. Joey's songs on here are the slow ones, you know. He's the more of the romantic, likes love songs and shit. You know, the first one that he does that appears on the album is Life's a Gas, and you know, it's got minimal lyrics and stuff like that, which is not strange for the Ramones. They have songs that really have one line and shit sometimes. But, you know, it has that Joey style of the rock and roll 1950s, like doo-wop type shit that they're doing. And it just comes off real catchy and shit. The other one that he wrote is She Talks to Rainbows. And that song kind of stands alone in the fucking Ramones catalog, you know? It fucking has a certain vibe and feels weird. The guitar sounds great, the way he's playing those chords. It's just, you know, it's got a very cool vibe. And, you know, for the Ramones, it's like, wow, that's cool. Kind of mellow, it's pretty awesome. But like I said, it's a pretty strong album. The Crusher's a fun song. It's Not For Me to Know just has a good melody. It's Joey shines on that one. You know, it's like the Ramones have those songs that kind of have the slower rhythmic riffs, like let's see, from Brain Drain, fucking I Believe in Miracles, stuff like that. You know, they got a lot of songs like that on this record. Like It's Not For Me to Know, and Born to Die in Berlin and shit. But those songs are great too. I mean, it's actually a pretty good, pretty strong album. Might have a little bit of the fucking too many songs not sung by Joey, but also if you give those songs time, they're, you know, pretty cool. It's a great sounding record. I wish it was not Adios Amigos. I wish it was like Hola Compadres, you know, here to stay. But it is what it is. I enjoy it. Y'all motherfuckers should too. I'm Winston Smith. You're watching Reviews of Booze, and subscribe, bitches. To keep the scene alive.